नमस्कार।
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
प्रणाम गुरुजी। प्रणाम गुरुजी। प्रणाम गुरुजी।
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
प्रणाम। So welcome for today's session, and we are going to study today again the Swara Yoga. Many of you are sending me every day your Swara chart, Ida, Pingla, and Shushumna. I'm getting every day from few of you, so it's really good. Swara Yoga, then understanding is not enough. This is not really a big science, very easy to understand. So understanding is not big thing. Swara, rather than it is a practice, an art. So you need to learn to practice it. So those who think, okay, I understood what is left, what is right, what is Ida and Pingla charts, so it's not enough. Every day you write, every hour you make, until you get the 24 hours of your understanding of your breath rhythm. So what is your cycle? When, how much time it will take in Ida? How much time take in Pingla? And so this wave, Ida, how much time when it goes to Pingla, and from Pingla when it goes to Ida. So whole wave you have to calculate, and slowly you need to understand your biorhythm of your breath. Some of you may take 1 hour in one side and 1 hour in left side. This is the standard. When 1 hour in a Ida, 1 hour in a Pingla. But few people take 1.5 hour in one side and 1.5 hour in another side. Again, it is also measured as the best one, good one, very good one. Now, when you take more than the 90 minutes in one side, like some of you may have left side or Ida more than 90 minutes, like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, or vice versa, Pingla the right side, then you are suffering from psychic knots or any physical disorder. So what you have to find is what is your exact rhythm. Don't hurry to match with the moon chart. What happens, when you know the science of Swara, many teachers used to talk about the Swara, and very quickly people start comparing with the moon chart, with the standard chart, and they get disappointed. That's why I'm not hurry in teaching you the moon charts and this Sukshma Sarira chart and Karan Sharira chart. You need not to go such deep. First, you understand how your body works. How your body works with the breath. So every day, every hour, you check it. Make a habit of checking. When you can do that, then you check whole 24 hours. I'm telling you, a practitioner of real Swara Yogi. He's from Karnatakian, and very old guy. First time when I met him, he used to keep bar graphs, a rolled bar graph paper, and 24 hours he used to write, and he make it like 2001, the whole bunch of graphs rolled down, rolled up, And he kept 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, like that. Every day, when you open it, open like a full stretch of 24 hours of up and down, the waves. When it was in a left Ida, when it was in a Pingla, all 24 hours. One day you become smart enough to know even when you are sleeping, you know it is Ida and Pingla. Then you understand, you get advanced. Advanced doesn't mean that you know the mantras of Swara Vigyan and complex charts and tattvas. No, 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 no. You are in wrong direction. Don't be a teacher. Be a practitioner. I seen in yoga many times people just want to be a teacher rather than a practitioner. So be a practitioner first. Don't be a teacher. It will take long time to feel it. Swara yoga is not a practice for 1 month or 2 months. It takes 3 years, 4 years to understand it. Because it is not, otherwise there is only few pages of, in 10 or 12 pages, whole Swara yoga you can understand. Just in 1 hour, I can teach you A to Z. Then teaching will be wrong. Go gradually with practicals. This is a very practical science. You need to learn the art. So what you have to do is learn your rhythm. It will take 2, 3 years. Again, I am saying if you do every day, it will take 2, 3 years to understand when you are in Ida, when you are in a Pingla in 24 hours. When you get this, then come to the Tattva. I seen many teachers just in second hour or second class or second day, they start teaching tattvas and the swara. When it is Agni tattva, then when it is white. No, don't go like this. First 2, 3 years, practice your own body rhythm. So let's go to understand again the right side, the Pingla, the left side, the Ida. First, get ready to start this class. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture. Make your spine erect, head and spine in a straight line. When your body become completely settled, stable and still, then bring your awareness to your eyebrow center. Visualize there a golden flame. Fix your gaze there. Visualize properly. When your visualization is fixed, now we will chant 3 times Om all together. Keep on visualizing while chanting. Take deep breath in. Om. 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 Shanti Path all together. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmamritam Gamaya. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Now rub your palms and place your palms over your eyes. Feel the warmth and gently hands down and open your eyes. Once again, welcome to you all. आप लोग का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में. Today we are going again to understand the Swara Yoga in little detail. So get ready to understand the Swara Yoga. As I was talking that Swara Yoga, you need to understand deeply the left nostril and right nostril. It takes approx couple of years to understand the Swara. Don't be hurry to just jump on the other parts of Swara Yoga. Understand completely the Swara. So here I have PPT. I hope everybody is watching the PPT. Yes. So we already discussed last time that when we talk about the left side, when the left nostril is dominant, then there is something which is cool, which is mental energy, the art. And when you have the right side, which is hot, energizing, so somehow the left side, which is, we say, calm, peace, and happy state of mind. And normally we need to, when we actually do meditation also, initially we go with the left side. Although later on I'll talk about Sushumna also, but initially when you are listening, okay, let me see, check whether your right nostril or left nostril, please write down in your chat box. Just I want to know whose body is supporting to listening and who is having challenge of listening the satsang, because you need left swara to listen me. So just check it and tell me. Sanjay Mittalji, Ida, thank you. It's good. Pratik is left, okay. Left. Anurag left. Gyanji, Ida, very good. I think most of you having the left, it is very good sign. Just write down, just check. And I told you how to check. So first thing is that just inhale and exhale through your nostril a little faster or longer, deeper. You will understand one is dominant. If you not understand the close one nostril, just close the right one and then close the left one. You will understand one is easy, the breath is easy going, and the other one is breath is going fast one. So you may ask, yes, Sweta, ask me. Ask your question. Please unmute and ask your question.
Pranam Gurudev. Gurudev, my question is that right now the challenge which I am facing is that due to the air conditioning and due to the weather conditions, most of the times my nose is blocked. So even if I try to, like, it's difficult for me when I'm taking breaths in from my right nostril, it is being bit strainful, but from the left side it is not coming properly just because of the air conditioning. It is like blocked. So first is this issue which majorly I'm facing from last 1 week or so. And second thing, Gurudev, is like as I'm not in a habit of like when we get busy in our household chores, it is like I tend to forget that what time I have to pin it down, and suddenly when out of somewhere my consciousness just tells me, oh, you have not checked it from maybe 1.5 hours. Then I come back and then I pin it down. So these are the two things which I am facing as an issue right now.
Okay. Number one, you said if due to cough and cold or some air conditioner or whatever you said, because of weather, or you may feel your nose are blocked, but you felt that one nostril is even dominant, even one nostril, little bit air is moving, and the other one is completely blocked, right? So you may consider as that nostril, at least little bit air is coming and going, even the nose is blocked, then you may consider it as that actually. Okay, so don't worry. You can never close both the nostrils, otherwise we die or we take the breath from the mouth. So it will be somewhere, even it is cold and cough, one of the nostril is always working. Okay. Many times what we do is to check, suppose somebody is suffering, then we practice them Kapalabhati or some other pranayama practice, or drink hot water before we check. If you drink hot water, then quickly the nasal passages get clear. So you can follow that part also. Okay. The second thing you ask that, suppose when you are not really remember every hour, normally what we do is in earlier time, we make alarm every hour we make alarm so that we just check out the nostrils. And nowadays mobile is there. Every time you have mobile, means nowadays you can check anytime. You can make alarm every hour in your mobile and just check it, and you can write down in mobile also. You make a notes on mobile also. Just you write down an alarm and write down. This is the easier way. But suppose, look, in the initial practice, I am making you a habit of checking your nostrils. My aim is not really check in 1 hour. Understand it. My aim is your breathing whole day. मेरा जो एम है ये हर एक घंटे कराने का, ताकि आप जान सको कि हाँ अभी ईड़ा चल रहा है, 11 बजे ईड़ा, 12 बजे पिंगला, 1 बजे 2 बजे। लेकिन मेरा एम है कि आप जान सको कि कब आपका ईड़ा चलता है, कितनी देर ईड़ा चलता है, कब आपका पिंगला चलता है और कितनी देर पिंगला चलता है, राइट? This is the aim, what I mean to say. So when you just check time to time, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, this is a habit. You have to make a habit of checking what is the biorhythm of the breath. So whether it is right side dominant or left side dominant. And by practicing this for a few months, you will be able to just knowing, okay, now this is the Ida, this is the Pingla, this is the Ida, and this is just you, by just remembering, and you will know. Okay. And then you will find out from morning to evening what is your basic nature of the breath. Why I'm telling this? Because this is very, very mathematical. I'll explain you the mathematics, but knowing the mathematics by just I'm telling you, I'll show the charts, moon chart, solar and lunar charts. It is not actually important. You will get in a Google also. Just Google it and you will get all the charts. It is nothing science, very rocket science behind it. The thing is that you know when my right is dominant in a morning, in a daytime, in a evening time, in a night time, when your left is dominant, what hours your left is dominant, and when then you will feel, oh, there is a sequence. You will find when you do it for 1 hour, 1 month, 2 months, like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, if you every day doing, after the practice of 6, 7 months, you will feel, oh, there is a sequence. It is not just suddenly haphazard, like sometimes left, some, no, it's not like that. There is a sequence. In some days, maybe, and you will find later, in Monday different, Tuesday, every Monday will be the same, or every Chaturdashi, every Trayodashi, that I will come little later. That science I will come little later. Because there is a complete chart according to the moon calendar, in Pratipada, in Dvitiya, in uh, शुक्ल पक्ष में और कृष्ण पक्ष में, प्रथमा में क्या होगा, द्वितीया में क्या होगा, everything is written in a book. Go Google and just find out, all the chart is there. Don't worry, don't go and compare with your breath with it. Please don't do that. Teachers used to teach you like this, but don't do that. This is completely useless and you will confuse for yourself. You should not match the chart. You will surprise why I'm telling you. Because that chart is only for the person who get in samadhi. Remember this thing. वो चार्ट बना है उन लोग के लिए जो शिव तुल्य है. भगवान शिव बता रहे हैं पार्वती को कि ऐसा होना चाहिए, ये स्टैंडर्ड है, ऐसा होना चाहिए. वो आपका नहीं होगा, और अगर आप मिला रहे हो तो आप गलत कर रहे हो. डोंट डू दैट. डोंट कंपेयर द चार्ट वट एवर रिटन इन शिव स्वरोदय. बुक से आप मत मिलाओ, कंफ्यूज मत हो, वो कभी नहीं मिलने वाला है आपका. ठीक है, डोंट वरी. पहला है, आप जानो, फील एंड एक्सपीरियंस इट, कि कब मेरा राइट है, कितना घंटे राइट है, कितने घंटे लेफ्ट है, किन किन दिनों में, मंडे ट्यूसडे, जस्ट राइट डाउन. Just take, it will take time, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. Don't worry. It is not something very hard work you are doing, just checking and you're writing. Make a habit of checking and writing. You checked it and just wrote it. Okay, this, then someday of 6, 7 months, 1 year, 2 years of practice, you will understand, oh, this is my Bhairatam. In the Sukla Paksh, every Prathama is like that. In Krishna Paksh, every Prathama is like that. You will find out in 2, 3 years. So take your time. Take 2, 3 years to understand your own rhythm. Then you just start understanding with the charts. So don't go to the chart. Shiva, Lord Shiva made the chart for the people who are in Nirvikalp Samadhi, in a higher Samadhi. You start comparing, oh, किताब में तो 1 मिनट में 5 स्वर 5 सांस लेना चाहिए, 1 मिनट में तो 10 सांस, आप फंस जाओगे. Don't do that. Don't just read the book and start doing that. This is wrong way. And now I see many teachers teach like their book, because they not practice it. It takes 5 or 6 years of practice to be a master in the Swara Yoga. 5 and 6 years. Practice is very simple, but to be master of that, it takes 5 and 6 years to get master in that. So don't be a teacher. Never be the teacher of Swara Yoga. That's why I never like to teach this Swara Yoga. Don't be a teacher of Swara Yoga. Just be a practitioner of it. Practice it, feel it, understand it, know your biorhythm. You may see many interesting factors behind it. When you do practice it, then you will feel, oh, many things are very, very interesting. For example, I will say, when your right side is active, then you feel more excited, active, dynamic, agile state of mind. Or it gives you the enthusiasm, force, aggressiveness. What does it mean? It means that when you are actually with the right nostril, you need to play, you need to go for examination, you go for certain with the logics, you need a proper energy, proper vitalization to do something. If you really want to do something, kritya, karya, when you are the doer, आपको कुछ करना है, आप कृत में उतर रहे हैं, किस क्रिया में उतर रहे हैं, then it would be the naturally the right side. Oh, I can see, Nicole, you raised the hand. You ask your question just. Yes, Nicole. Just I saw.
Yes, Guru. Thank you very much. Is it possible to have both active? Because what happened to me when we started the class, I was very active right nostril. But after the chanting, to me feels like they are equal now.
Okay. As if you remember, in last to last class, I talked about the Sushumna. Although I'm going to talk today on Sushumna also. Mostly this is very rare. Mostly this is very rare. Not quickly happens to people.
Mhm.
When there is a change between Ida to Pingla or Pingla to Ida, when the nostril changes, then for few seconds it happens when the both nostrils equal. But if you go to the micro understanding, go in deep micro understanding, then seriously it is just only for 11 seconds, not more than that.
Mhm.
It looks equal, but if you just go through the micro understanding, micro feeling of that, then one nostril must be little dominant, little more. It's not possible that you have Sushumna more than 11 seconds.
Mhm.
To keep more than that, you have to come in a meditative state.
Mhm.
If you come in a meditative state, then possibilities are that you increase the time of Sushumna, or there are some practices. There are some methods in which you increase the Sushumna. We'll talk a little later about it, when you can balance it, when you can do it, this practice to do. But for normal people or naturally, it happens only for 11 seconds. But when the transferring from Ida to Pingla or Pingla to Ida, 1 or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you will feel, oh, it's like equal, both the sides, but you have to feel it very, very, very subtle. Then you will feel, oh, one is still dominant, one is still more than other. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay. So when you are in a good or calm mood and having positive thought, you must be breathing from the left nostril. Well, when I say this, it doesn't mean at the opposite when you are in a bad mood or like that. In contrary, I written here, if the negative thoughts and um, excitements, untowards thinking, don't make a thought that right nostril is bad or left nostril is good. Yeah, many people do that, you know. I know a couple of teachers, they used to talk, always breathe in left because you are good and calm in left. Oh, no, 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 no. That's why I started this class because Swara Yoga teachers develop lot of illusions, lot of false understanding among you. So let me clear the truth. What happens? The right nostril is a exciting. ये आक्रामक है. जो आपका पिंगला नाड़ी है, वो आक्रामक नाड़ी है. You are in a war, you are in a challenge, you are in a excitement state, you want to do something, you want to change something, you want to have something. This is what the meaning of Pingla, this is the meaning of the right side. Rather than the left one, the Chandraswar, the moon, the lunar side, is calming mood, artistic mood, listening. You are ready to listen. You are not actually reacting. When you are reacting, this makes a reaction maybe positive, maybe negative. So in the last point, you can see in PPT, when I say negative thoughts, it's not actually negative. It is like the thoughts in which you take the challenges, when you say no, when you fight with the situation, when you are against the situation. And many times you need to do it. It's a part of our life. So we need both the left and right equally. You cannot say one is stronger or one is weaker or one is like positive or one is negative. No, no. Both may be negative. Even the left may be negative. The problem of left is what you know. You are overthinking. If left is very dominant, you always thinking. Those people whose left is too much. Because, for the normal people, it is not equal. We read in a book, okay, 1 hour or 1.5 hour should be the period of one nostril. But in us, it is not. Don't worry. Don't worry. It is not at all in us. और होना भी नहीं चाहिए. It should not. Because we are not in Nirvikalp Samadhi, right? We are not in Samadhi. So वो मैच करना भी नहीं चाहिए चार्ट से. It should not be like 1.5 and 1.5 like that. 90 minutes or 30 minutes or 60 minutes. It should not like that. Forget the chart. That's why I'm not giving you the chart. Don't match with the chart. Never do that. सभी का देखोगे कि वो टाइम अलग अलग होगा. पिंगला हो सकता है 5 घंटे हो किसी किसी का. ईड़ा 6 घंटे हो किसी किसी का लगातार. Yes. Sometimes you feel 4 hours continuous the ida. 3 hours continuous the pingla. Even you feel this much, but there is a sequence, your own sequence. Find out what I mean to say is find out your own sequence. Don't match with the chart. Find out your own sequence. You have your own sequence. Your sequence must not match with any of you, even your daughter, son, your husband, your father, your mother. Your biorhythm will not match with anybody. आपका जो रिदम है वो किसी से मैच नहीं करना है. चार्ट से तो करना ही नहीं. आप कभी भी वो कभी नहीं मैच करना चाहिए. तो आपका खुद का एक रिदम है. यू फाइंड आउट योर ओन रिदम. क्योंकि आपका पिंगला अलग चलेगा, आपके पर्सनालिटी अलग. योर पर्सनालिटी इज डिफरेंट. You are not following the personality of Lord Shiva. You are not following the personality of Savikalp Samadhi, Nirvikalp Samadhi. You have a personality of yourself. So maybe your Ida is longer, Pingla is longer, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours. I know somebody gave me the chart, the Swara chart. One lady gave me, she has 5 hours of Ida every day in one stretch, not changing. In one stretch, 5 hours of. It may be possible. Don't feel down. Don't feel you are wrong. No. This is your biorhythm. This is what you are. Don't think, oh, I'm not following the chart. There should be only 1 hour or 1.5 hour, 90. No, no, no. Don't worry. You may have 4 hours this and 5 hour that. Yes, Prashant. Ask question. Unmute and ask question. प्रशांत, आप पूछ सकते हैं. प्रतीक जी, देखिए प्रशांत जी शायद कुछ सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं. आप उनको अनम्यूट करें.
प्रशांत जी, आप सवाल पूछ सकते हैं. आप अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं अभी. लगता है गुरुजी वो अनम्यूट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं या फिर उनका प्रश्न.
ओके. एनीवेज, सो
प्रणाम.
हाँ, प्रणाम. यस प्रशांत जी, टेल मी.
अरे गुरुदेव.
हाँ प्रशांत जी, अभी आ रही है आपकी आवाज. पूछे.
हाँ.
आपकी आवाज बहुत कट रही है।
मैंने आपसे मुझे अच्छा,
प्रशांत,
मैं बाद में कभी पूछ लूंगा, अभी
या
शायद
आप चैट पे लिख सकते हो क्या? चैट पे लिख सकते हो, आपकी कुछ आवाज नहीं आ रही है। कैन यू
हेलो।
राइट इन अ चैट बॉक्स? Sorry, Prashant, I'm not getting at all. Your voice is not coming. Maybe some problem of internet or something. So, anyways, so our rishis had to discover that yes.
म्यूट कर दिया।
So, Prashant, are you asking question?
Guruji, I think we can move ahead.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, जैसा कॉस्मोस है वैसा ही हमारा शरीर है. Our rishis have discovered that microcosmos is the miniature of macrocosmos. Yatha Brahmande Tatha Pinde. What does it mean? When you want to know about the ocean, the sea, you need only a drop of water, isn't it? If you know the drop of water, you can understand whole the science of the ocean, the sea. By just a drop of water, you understand the chemical formula H2O, hydrogen and oxygen and all, and whole ocean is made of like the same. The molecules are like the same. So just by knowing our body, we can understand whole universe. That is what the Vedic statement is there. So what is going on inside our subtle levels in our body or atomic structure inside our body, it is same happening all around you in a universe which follows the laws of nature in a cosmic level. That part is need to understand. This is very deep science actually. You may ask, but Gurudev, if I have problem, does it mean the cosmos has problem? If I am diseased, does it mean the cosmos is diseased? Isn't it? Does it comes in your mind? Because I'm going to say that whatever is there in a microcosmos is the miniature of macro. But if you think in a broader level, yes, it is like that. Our diseases, our problems, our mishappenings, or suddenly any problems, whatever we get, is a part of big karmic cycle in the cosmos. But this philosophy is not easy to digest. You need a deep understand of rhythms of your body, your mind, the vrittis and the vrittis. And when you just go beyond the vrittis, then you come to the state of samadhi. Just for example, at the level of the waves in an ocean, at the top level, there is too much up and down, too much wave in an ocean. When you go slightly deep in a sea, then this is a lesser movement in a sea. And when you go more deep in a sea, then more calm and peace inside the sea. Similarly, the waves of our thoughts, the diseases, the problems are at the surface level. When you go deeper, then very less movement of Tritap, the Adi Devik Tap, Adi Bhautik Tap, Adi Adimic Tap. And when you go more deeper in that, then you get the Samadhi. So this is one example to understand this part, that everything is somehow connected with each other. The auto-regulated cycle, the cyclic variation of Swara, is as regulated as dawn of the day after the night, shift from the sun from Uttarayan to Dakshinayan, and consequent changes in the season from winter to summer. Most of you know this because a lot of slokas are there in the Swara Vigyan if you go through the basic text of Swara Yoga. And that's why very quickly you start to learn the charts, but don't go there. Yes, of course, there is a relation of your biorhythm, your own biorhythm, with the cosmic changes, the shifts of, because this earth is revolving all around the sun, revolving around the sun. केवल वो पृथ्वी सन का चक्कर ही नहीं काटता है, पृथ्वी घूर्णन भी अपने, और बड़ी मैथमेटिकली है ये ऐसा नहीं कोई दिन मिस कर गया, एक दिन पृथ्वी का मन हुआ कि चलो आज नहीं घूमते हैं, आज चक्कर नहीं लगाते, ऐसा नहीं है। वो अपने परिपथ में एकदम टाइम से, मून एकदम टाइम से एकदम फिक्स, ऑल द मूवमेंट ऑफ सन, मून एंड अर्थ इज वेरी फिक्स्ड. That's why all our calendars are exact mathematics. There is no speculation. The 30 comes after 29. The day and days and dates are fixed because everything in the nature is fixed. And what we do is we need to find out with that cycle or calendar what our swara is. So after practice of 5 or 6 months, when you have enough experience of knowing your 24 hours of Ida and Pingla, then we will come to the days and dates of the Shukla Paksh and the Krishna Paksh, Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. We come very slow and very little way, slowly and gradually. Again, I repeat, what the basic fault, basic mistake done by the people is they are comparing the basic chart of Swara with their own flow. And I'm again restricting this. This is wrong practice of Swara. Don't do that. First 5 and 6 months, learn your own biorhythm of breath. Find your cycle of Ida and Pingla of your own. Find in days, in Monday and Tuesday. If you find any sequence, or if you don't find, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you feel this Monday is different from last Monday, don't worry. It will take time to understand the whole calendar. This month, the first day of this month may be different from the next first day of the month. Then we will learn after 5 and 6 months of the practice, we will go to the lunar calendar, because this movement we calculate with the lunar calendar. Then on the first day of moon, second day of moon, third day of moon, and then we start comparing after 5 and 6 months, practicing that. Then you'll find out what happened with the Dakshinayan. Slowly, it takes a couple of years to understand. And always compare the calendar with your own breath. Don't go to the standard chart. Please, don't go to the standard chart. Compare your own rhythm with the lunar calendars. And before it, you have to do a lot of habits of finding, checking, and all, because I'm telling you, this is not something learned in 1 or 2 days. Yes, Milim ji, you want to ask the question? Milim ji, आप अनम्यूट करके पूछ सकते हैं। मिलिंद जी, आप पूछ सकते हैं। प्रतीक जी, प्लीज आप अनम्यूट करें। मिलिंद मिलिंद जी कैन नॉट आस्क।
Namaste, Guruji. Very basic question.
नमस्ते।
Understood, like I've been learning this from last maybe
जब
6 months
पूरा
or
फोटो
so.
आता है म्यूट करके
Yes, yes, again
Yeah.
continue please।
Yeah, so basically I've been listening and understanding this from last 6 months or so. I have very basic question like the Swara, like there are 52, 53 Swaras, the universe was created, and I got all that important information slowly. But now at this point, I'm a little bit confused. Like, what does the swara, the sound, has to do with our left and right nostril? I mean, I just want to relate the two. How we reached this point from starting the sound, the swara. How are we reaching the point where now we are talking about sun and the moon breath? I just want to get some relative information, please, if in couple of minutes, if you can let me know.
This, the swara, you want to know the relation of sound of left and right with this, exactly what your question. You want to say meaning of swara, why swara is the sound is related with the left and right. Are you asking this?
Yes, yeah. How did we reach from the swara talking about the sound? How did we reach to this point where we are talking about the left and right breath?
Well, if you remember in last session, I detailed explained why this is called swara. What is swar? If you attend, you go through the YouTube, I have explained in half an hour what is swara. Swara is not sound. Swar is vowel. Swar और व्यंजन ये दो होता है. Here, don't confuse it with the music. It is not something music. ठीक है, ये हंस साधना नहीं है सो हम की सांस लेना तो सो की आवाज, छोड़ना तो हम की आवाज, वैसी आवाज, और उसको हम तत्व से भी कैलकुलेट नहीं कर रहे। इन वेरी बिगनिंग व्हाट एक्चुअली आई वांट टू से द स्वरा, स्वरा इज हार्मनी। कोई भी व्यंजन, कोई भी कॉन्सोनेंट बिना वॉवेल का नहीं बोला जा सकता है। हम लोग की हार्मनी जो शरीर का फंक्शन है, इट इज द कॉन्सोनेंट, व्यंजन है। कोई भी फंक्शन है शरीर का, जो मूवमेंट्स है, फंक्शंस है, या तो हम सोचते हैं या तो हम करते हैं, उसको बोला जाता है व्यंजन, कॉन्सोनेंट। और कोई भी कॉन्सोनेंट बिना वॉवेल का, बिना स्वर का नहीं हो सकता है।
कोई नहीं सकता
तो स्वर क्या है? स्वर इज अ हार्मनी। वो हार्मनी, इट इज नॉट द म्यूजिक, रादर देन म्यूजिक इट इज अ हार्मनी। यही तो मिस्टेक, यही तो मैं कह रहा हूं, कई लोग स्वर को आवाज, ये आवाज नहीं है, साउंड नहीं है, स्वर इज नॉट द साउंड, इट इज हार्मनी। ये लयता है, ये आपके एक्शंस को हार्मोनाइज करता है। अगर आप मस्कुलर एनर्जी में आप जाते हैं तो आपका राइट चलता है, मेंटल एनर्जी वर्क कर रहा है तो लेफ्ट चल रहा है। क्यों? वो जो स्वर है, जो वॉवेल है, वो हार्मोनाइज कर रहा है कॉन्सोनेंट को।
इसमें फिजिकल और मेंटल काम दोनों करते हैं तो मुझे लगता है
समझ में आ रहा है? हेलो मिलिंद जी, आर यू गेटिंग मी? मिलिंद जी की आवाज नहीं आ रही है। हाँ, राजेश शर्मा आप पूछें।
जी प्रणाम गुरु जी।
प्रणाम।
गुरु जी मुझे थोड़ा सा क्लैरिटी चाहिए। जैसे अभी आपने जो समझाया है कि हम स्वर को अपने जो इड़ा और पिंगला है उसको हम चार्ट से रिलेट ना करें, बल्कि जो ल्यूनर कैलेंडर है उससे रिलेट करने, धीरे धीरे सीखें, मतलब उस दिशा में आगे बढ़ने की हमें कोशिश करनी, ना कि चार्ट से। तो लेकिन ल्यूनर कैलेंडर को हम जो रिलेट करने वाली बात कर रहे हैं वो किस सेंस में बात कर रहे हैं?
हाँ, जैसे कि शुक्ल पक्ष का प्रथमा में सुबह 6 बजे क्या था, 7 बजे क्या था, 8 बजे क्या था, 9 बजे क्या था, 10 बजे क्या था। द्वितीया के दिन 6 बजे क्या था, 7 बजे क्या था, 8 बजे क्या था। तृतीया के दिन क्या था, चतुर्थी के दिन क्या था। देखो स्वरा चार्ट आप चेक करोगे तो उसमें ऑलरेडी लिखा हुआ है कि सुबह के समय 5 बजे आपका ये होना चाहिए, 6 बजे ये होना चाहिए।
जी जी
और मैं बार बार ये क्वेश्चन कह रहा हूं कि चाहिए पे मत जाओ, क्या होना चाहिए फॉरगेट अबाउट इट। आपका क्या चल रहा है? आपका
जी।
कैलेंडर के हिसाब से सुबह 5 बजे क्या चल रहा था, 6 बजे क्या चल रहा है, ये मैं कह रहा हूं कैलेंडर से जोड़ना है।
ये ठीक है, मान लो प्रथमा को हमारा लेफ्ट चल रहा है सुबह 5 बजे,
ठीक
तो
बात।
अगली जो प्रथमा आएगी उस पे भी क्या लेफ्ट ही चलेगा, ये देखना है हमें।
नहीं, बस आप नोट डाउन करते जाओ,
अच्छा।
2-3 साल तक तो बस लिखते ही जाओ। दो
ठीक है
तीन
गुरु।
साल तक तो बस लिखते ही जाओ। दो
जी
तीन
जी
साल तक तो सीक्वेंस समझ में नहीं आएगी। इसलिए हम कह रहे हैं कि लोग जो गलतियां करते हैं वो जल्दी सोरा चार्ट से सीखने की कोशिश करते हैं कि सोरा चार्ट में तो ऐसे लिखा है, क्योंकि अग्नि तत्व तो जब चलता है, जब सूक्ष्म चार्ट में, तो इस वक्त ये चलना चाहिए। जब वायु तत्व तो चलता है, ये मत जाओ, डोंट गो देयर, उस जटिलता में मत जाओ। अभी आप सीखो कि किस दिन क्या चल रहा है बस, पर धीरे धीरे सीखना। उसके बाद ही कैलेंडर के हिसाब से क्या चल रहा है, यानी कि जब शुक्ल पक्ष था तब क्या था, और जब कृष्ण पक्ष, और नहीं भी मैच करे ना, एक शुक्ल पक्ष दूसरे शुक्ल पक्ष से मैच नहीं करे, कोई बात नहीं, 1 साल देखो, 2 साल देखो, एक मंडे दूसरे
फिर
मंडे
हम
से मैच
नंबर में
करे, कोई
जाएंगे
बात
कि एक साल में पांच, प्रथमा को 5 बार मैच किया था, फिर एक या 6 बार मैच किया था, उस तरह से चीजों को जज करने की कोशिश
नहीं।
करेंगे।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, देखो साल में 12 महीने आएंगे ना,
जी 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 जी
भले
जी।
मास मिला देंगे तो 13-14 महीने हो जाते हैं।
हाँ
तो
हाँ ठीक है।
12 बार आपका शुक्ल पक्ष कृष्ण पक्ष एक ही साल में आया,
हाँ हाँ।
है ना। उसी तरह 2 साल में, 3 साल में आप देखेंगे कि हाँ 24 बार आपने कंपेयर किया, आपने जो है 48 बार कंपेयर किया, तब
तो
जा।
धारा किस तरफ चली उससे हमें समझ में आएगा कि हमारी क्या
हाँ,
प्रकृति है,
क्योंकि जब वो
उदाहरण से।
कंपेयर करेंगे तब आपको सूक्ष्म चार्ट समझ में आएगा।
जी जी
क्योंकि ये जो चलता है ईयर वाइज चार्ट, वो डिफरेंट है। तब मैं आपको तत्व बताऊंगा कि तत्व के हिसाब से फिर कैसे चार्ट चलता है। क्योंकि
जी।
अभी क्या होता है, गलतियां कहाँ पे करते हो, गलतियां यहाँ पे होती है, लोग क्विकली चार्ट को मेजर करने लगते हैं कि चलो ये फाल्गुन महीना है और फाल्गुन में जो कृष्ण पक्ष में ये चल रहा है। अब आप 2 साल के फाल्गुन महीने के कृष्ण पक्ष को कंपेयर करेंगे, 3 साल के फाल्गुन महीने के कृष्ण पक्ष को हम कंपेयर करेंगे, तब आपको समझ में आएगा कि सूक्ष्म का चार्ट कैसे आपके ईयर्स को चेंज करता है। तब भी उसमें जो किताब में लिखा है वो तब भी नहीं मिलेगा। जो किताबों में जो चार्ट है, जो
जी जी
निर्विकल्प समाधि वालों के लिए चार्ट है, वो तब भी नहीं मिलेगा।
ठीक है,
ठीक है।
समझ गए।
हाँ,
धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। महिमा जी पूछें, क्या सवाल पूछ रहे हैं?
हाँ, प्रणाम गुरु जी।
हाँ।
गुरु जी, मैं ये पूछना चाह रही थी कि जैसे कि आपने कहा था कि हर घंटे हम चेक करें स्वर को, तो अब जैसे कि बहुत बिजी हो जाते हैं, घर के भी इतने काम है या बाहर के भी, तो ये हर घंटे वाला पॉसिबल नहीं होता, फिर शाम को याद आता है, तो वो पूरा चार्ट ही ऐसे, एक दिन मैंने कोशिश की, दूसरे दिन कुछ सुबह में याद रहा, शाम में याद रहा, तो क्या हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि सुबह के टाइम का या शाम के टाइम का कर लें, अगर हम रेस्ट ऑफ द डे हम भूल जाते हैं तो इसको कैसे मैनेज करेंगे? बहुत सारे काम में हम कहीं बाहर हैं तो हम कैसे लिखें कहीं पर?
Okay, this is really very common problem. I think similar problem Sweta already asked, but I repeat it. Okay, I understand this problem. That's why Swara Yoga is very difficult in that part. देखो हमें तो आपका 24 घंटे का चाहिए, ठीक है। मतलब ये ऐसा प्रैक्टिस नहीं है कि सुबह का आप चेक कर लो, शाम का चेक कर लो, सुबह 2 घंटे साधना कर लिए, शाम में 2 घंटे साधना, ये ऐसा प्रैक्टिस नहीं है। आपको अपने श्वास को समझना है, कब ये राइट जा रहा है, कब ये लेफ्ट जा रहा है, कब राइट से लेफ्ट हो रहा है, कब लेफ्ट से राइट हो रहा है। एक्चुअली आपके सांस 24 घंटे आपका ध्यान सांस पे बना रहे। हम लोग का जो साधना का दिशा कहाँ जा रहा है, वेयर वी आर गोइंग, एक्चुअली वी आर मूविंग टू दैट पार्ट वेयर 24 hours, even during sleeping, you are aware that now you are inhaling from the left side or you are inhaling from the right side. तो ये बाकी साधना की तरह नहीं है कि मैंने सुबह भी कर लिया 10 मिनट समय निकाल के 10 मिनट साथ में नहीं, ये आपको अलार्म लगाना पड़े. दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड nowadays mobiles are there, you make alarm every hour, and you have just in it happens for just 30 seconds. You measure it, it will take only 30 seconds, but you have to make an alarm and do it. So it is not possible to do it like in a morning and in the evening. You have to do start with the every hour. Yes, मिलिंद जी आप पूछें. Yes, मिलिंद जी. Yes, please, मिलिंद.
Thank you so much. I have another question very related to what we just said. So, by just writing down every 1 hour, whether it is left or right for like 3 years, we are thinking it will improve. My question is, just by writing down, is it improving, or are we doing some other pranayam or other exercise or other yoga to improve it next 3 years? I mean,
Look, one
just,
thing.
okay.
If you want to do something for your prana, then pranayama is there. Okay. If you want to channelize your energy, mudra practices are there. Okay. There are several practices. Nowadays, the Swara teacher, Swara yoga teacher, they add pranayam and mudra and try to enhance your prana level or channelize your prana level. But it is not the practice of Swara. स्वर का कोई लेना देना है नहीं आपके एक्चुअल में मुद्रा या प्राणायाम से. मुद्रा practices are entirely different, or pranayam, it's a whole set of different philosophy. So to develop your pranic status or strength or energy or channelization, you need some varieties of practices are there for mudra, and you may add it as a teacher, but don't say it is a Swara yoga. There is no such connection. Yes, you ask me, if you regular watch your left and right, is it make any change inside you? Yes, it make a change. What changes? First thing, you are continuously aware of your breath, yourself. Awareness of yourself itself is a meditation, itself is a practice. Even you are not doing anything, any pranayam or mudra attached with this practice, if every hour you are watching your breath, actually you are consciously or unconsciously controlling your mind. Breath is the bridge between the body and mind. When your mind react with emotions, breath changes. When your body changes your muscle energy or movements, then your breath changes. Your every change of breath correlates with your mental function or the physical function. And if you are aware of your breath, actually what you are doing is very unconsciously, very unknowingly, you are controlling the function of body and mind. And it is a miraculous result of this. Without doing any type of practice of mudra and pranayama, you feel you have a control on the energy of your body and mind. Just only knowing. I'm telling you a very simple thing. If you are angry, okay, suppose if you are angry or for something, upset for something, what you do, just check your breath. If you continuous checking your breath, your anger will down. How come? Just knowing the breath controls your emotion. Knowing the breath regulates your work. You will be more focused. If you are playing, you play better. If you are making some decisions, just knowing the breath makes your decision better. If you are making relationship with emotions, you can do better. Just by knowing it, knowing your breath, make your energies channelized. Make yourself much better than when you are unknown with the breath. Isn't it miraculous, Milinji?
Yes, I hear you now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So nowadays teacher used to add the mudras. I'm also going to show you some mudras related with it, but it is not the Swara yoga. Sarva Yoga itself complete. It not need any pranayama or mudra. Itself, it is a complete science. Itself, it is a complete science. Okay. So any more question? Okay, good. So next I want to say, as the sublime force of omnipresent consciousness are also present in individual self, means whatever there is a divinity is there inside us. What we need is to understand ourselves. What we not do is we not look at ourselves. हम लोग दुनिया को देखते हैं, but we never look at ourselves. We look at all around always. Our senses is from taking the inputs from outside. We say आहार, बाहर से खाना खाते हैं. आईज जो है वो बाहर से दृश्य लेता है, कान बाहर से आवाज लेता है, नाक बाहर से गंध लेता है. Everything we take informations from outside to inside. The movement is called ahar. So we have a tendency to do the things from outside to inside. But when you do the Swara Yoga, what happens? You starting to focus on knowing what is going on inside. Just only the breath only, but knowing the breath is knowing your muscles, muscular energy, and the mental energy. Knowing the breath is knowing of yourself. ब्रेथ को जान लिया तो सब जान लिया. ब्रेथ को पकड़ लिया तो आपने अपने आप को पकड़ लिया. ऐसा चमत्कार है ब्रेथ में. तो when you practice it, actually the Swara Yoga, then actually you are doing the real practice of knowing yourself, to know yourself. So just going to the end of today's session is just I want to tell you what exactly the right nostril is. I'm giving you just a theory, but contemplate on it. Be practical and find out the reality behind it. Right nostril means exhalation, Bahirkumbhak, Apan, Pingla, warm, dark fortnight, awareness of external world, sun, Muladhar, time, 4 stages of Jagrat Avastha, left brain hemisphere, Manas and Amkar. I'm just read all the basic aspect of the breath. Now, Gurudev, you told many strange things. Right nostril. What is right nostril? You need to understand. It is a pingla. It is, when I say, I will come to the basic philosophy of dark fortnight and bright fortnight. When I say left nostril is bright fortnight, the Shukl Paksh, and the right nostril is Krishna Paksh. This philosophy, I'll tell you 6 months later. I'm not going to tell you now, because then everything you make mismatched and confused. So don't do that. So first you learn it, but there are so many interesting things there in behind to understand it. I will going to say the right nostril is Bahir Kumbhak and left nostril is Antar Kumbhak. The right nostril is exhalation and left nostril is inhalation. Then you may raise many questions. Guruji, what you are saying? So I'm pause here. I'm not going to explain this, but later on, I'm going to explain each and everything what I'm going to say now. The 4 stages of Jagrat and 4 stages of Swapna. There are 16 stages. Jagrat, 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 Swapna, Jagrat, Turiya, Jagrat, Sushupti. Like that is 4 stages of Jagrat. Like that, 4 stages of Swapna is there. Swapna, Jagrat, Swapna, 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 Sushupti, Swapna, Turiya. But I'm not going to explain this philosophy again to you. It will be very complex this time. The right nostril is relate with the time, and left nostril is related with the space, the time and the space. This just you write down for yourself. I'm going to explain everything when you feel your breath. Until and unless you don't know your own biorhythm, it's useless to talk on this. Otherwise, it is just a bookish knowledge. Just I read the book and you say, okay, Guruji, very good, very good. So I'm not going to explain it now. So just do the practices and then I'll explain why right nostril is known as Manas and Ahamkara, and left nostril is known as Chit and Smriti. That also I will explain you in a great detail little later. But these philosophies you need not to understand now. But I'm just showing you how deep you have to go inside. This just as Swara Yoga leads to the state of Jagrat and Turiya Avastha. One more thing, okay, the philosophy which you are not mind now, not read now, but what you have to do. So first you learn the right and left. Later on, just find out the passage of the breath. You can do it just after the practice of 1 month, you will feel the passage of the breath. So very slowly, after 1 or 2 months of practice, you will understand the breath have a finger width. Very strange calculation in the books. It is written that when you inhale or exhale, if the breath goes, how much force of the breath is, how much area breath goes actually. So they calculated it could be just up to nostril only, or it go little forefinger. If you finger means this size, everyone has a different finger size. So go on with your finger size. Don't calculate with my finger size. So your finger size. So if breath goes up to here, or 8 finger size up to here, or breath goes up to 12 or 16, yes, that much air, your force leads air to that much area. That depends, but you will not understand today this practice, because when you go through every day, you will feel, oh, the breath has a force. Sometimes you have more force, and sometimes breath is very shallow and very slow, no force. So first you don't calculate the fingers, just calculate the force of breath. How forceful the breath is. How much force of the breath is. Is the force is less or speed? Find the speed of the breath. So second thing, you have to find the speed or the length of the, both are the same. If a speed is more, then length of the breath will be more. If speed is slow, the length of breath will be slow. So find out the speed of the breath. And the third thing is, how long, means in 1 minute, how many breaths you can take, exhale or inhale. This you learn first. I'm not going to tell you, well, in books, you very quickly, you will open the Google. Okay, Guruji, 12 fingers means earth, 16 finger means water, 4 fingers means fire. Okay. You know, you are good in Google. So, okay, don't do that. I know you all are good in Google. You just go and read the books. Everything is there. So just find out your speed of the breath. If you find the speed of the breath, you will find the length of the breath. You should know in 1 minute how long, how much breath you inhale. Again, if you go to the Google or book, you'll find out if you inhale 15 breaths in a minute, then what happens when you don't do that? Don't go to the book. Don't run every time to the book. Just find out when in a daytime, in a night time, what is your speed of the breath, length of the breath per minute, how many breaths per minute. If you are really want to go little advance in the practice, then you need to do that. So today I'm going to stop you here. Okay, I take the last question. Then I want to do some announcements today. So yes, Sharma ji, ask your question.
जी गुरु जी, जो आपने स्पीड के बारे में बताया, तो ये एक्सहेलेशन के समय ही बता रहे हैं आप? इनहेलेशन के समय इज देयर नो कैलकुलेशन टू बी डन?
You can do it in a both. Exhalation is easier than the inhalation. Otherwise, both have the same rhythm. If you inhale faster, then you exhale also faster. If you exhale slow, then inhale also slow. Until unless you mentally change your rhythm, by forcefully. Both have the same. If you shallow inhale, then you shallow exhale. If you deep inhale, then you deep exhale. This is the natural movement of the breath. Okay. So
ठीक है
both follows the same, right?
ठीक है धन्यवाद
Okay. So now I want to do some announcement. I hope today you like the class, you understand in a great detail. But I would like to talk maybe this Swara Yoga in Sunday with comparing for with some health and how you do smart breathing for some of the diseases like BP things. If you have high BP, then how can you control it by the breath? So in this Sunday, I'm going to teach you the art of breathing. So, but yes, after that, I may go through some different practices from maybe from this Sunday. After this Sunday, I will start actually the Bindu Dhyan practice. So I know my all Namdanis will be very happy. All my people who did with practice with Nada Yoga. So from next Sunday, I will start Bindu Dhyan meditation for everybody, for Nad Yogi initiated people also and non-initiated people also. So all come in a Sundays with Yogi Raj at 7 o'clock. We practice Nad Bindu and Bindu meditation. Along with that, because just next Sunday, I told you I give you the power art of breathing, but later on, I'll go through some concept of Upanishad. I will just go through some understanding of Upanishad. Remember last season I talked about the Nad Bindu Upanishad. I talked a detailed Nad Bindu Upanishad. And some more Upanishad I said I will talk later, like Bindu Kundalini Upanishad, Bindu then. So there are approx 20 Upanishads relate with the yoga. So I may talk on it. And later on, I will go to the basic Upanishad like Kain, Kat, Ish, Mundak, Mandukya. So I'll go through Upanishads in the Sunday along with the Bindu practice. And you may ask, what about the Guruvar this Thursday? So every Thursday, I'm going to talk about some yogis. I'll tell you the stories of some good yogis, not only the contemporary yogis. I will tell you the stories of Purana yogi or Purana rishis like Markandeya Rishi, Shaunak Rishi, Valmiki Rishi, and other many rishis. Many Sapta rishis are there. So I'll tell you the stories, their practices, their life, their situations from the reference of Puran, and also some contemporary new yogis. So in Guruvar, I talk about the gurus, okay, rishis, the Purans, stories. So you need not to come with the videos. You can just listen and just do your work with listening the stories. So 8 to 9, listen the story of rishis and just sleep. You will have a very good sleep. But along with that, I'll give you some practice of visualizations or mantra chanting. So 10 to 15 minutes every Thursday from next Thursday. Those who are Namdani, Nada yogis initiated by me, they will do Sumiran, and the rest of them, those who are not Namdani, I'll give some mantras every Thursday to chant. So Sumiran plus Guru stories. So Rishi stories. That will be on Thursday. And every Sunday we'll go through some Upanishad, philosophy of Upanishad, and the practice of Bindu, Nada Bindu. Okay. So that will be go for 3-4 months. Now, very important announcement. I am going to announce a Guru Purnima. I'm inviting you all for the Guru Purnima on 21st and 22nd of July in Udaipur. I heartily, cordially invite you to all, please come. There will be no charge of any class, your stay and food. No charge of stay and food. No charge of any class. Please come to Guru Purnima in Udaipur. Enjoy the city of Udaipur, city of lake. There are 5 lakes in Udaipur. Very nice, beautiful city. So please come and enjoy the Guru Purnima with me and my 107 auspicious gurus. I am 108th guru of my lineage. So I'll tell you the whole story, starting from the Lord Shiva to different lineage of gurus of my lineage up to me. So you will get the blessing of all the gurus. So come and enjoy the Guru Purnima in Udaipur. And last one, I'm going to announce with my very good heart, very positive heart, that we are going to start 12 sessions of yoga classes, totally free for you. These classes continue. It has uh, uh, for general well-being and especially for the diabetes, general well-being and diabetes, and it is done by our Ritanvishi expert Parul. Parul is going to teach you very nicely asana and pranayama and many other practices to enhance good health, well-being in you. So from 3rd of June to 28th of June in the morning, she will give you the sessions of asana or yoga and pranayama and practices for general well, especially for diabetes. Every diabetes people must do those practices. So it is for your good health. So Ritanvishi is organizing this facility for you to enjoy the practice. So I'm really very thankful you attended my session. Oh, I see a question. Yes, Sanjay ji, please raise your question. Ask your question.
I am unable to unmute myself. Okay, it's unmuted. Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, you said that the Guru Purnima will be on the 21st and the 22nd of July, which
Yeah.
I suppose is the Sunday and the Monday, right? So is this a one-night program? Are we, the
Actually,
participants are
I've been
supposed to
working
stay?
on 20th also. Actually, Purnima is in a Sunday's night.
Okay.
Real Purnima is on Sunday night.
Okay.
So you may come Saturday and Sunday, and then you can leave on the Monday also. Monday. So at
Okay,
least stay the Sunday night.
So it
At
is
least one night with me.
okay. Okay. Ideally, it is then 2 nights staying
Yeah,
at
yeah.
two.
Ideally, it is Saturday night and Sunday night. And I'm going to teach you the Nada Vidya level 1. It is again very delighted course for you all. Nada Vidya level 1. It has 5 levels of practice. But it is going on very free to you. All come and enjoy the level 1 of Nada Yoga. Yes. You want to ask something more, Mittalji?
No, it's fine. It's fine, Guruji. I understood. Thank you. Pranam, Guruji.
Any more question, more things anybody want to ask? Okay, great. Thank you. So thank you all. We'll meet on the Sunday with more learning art of breath. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Pranam Gurudev.
Pranam Guruji.
Thank
Thank you and bless you, Gurudev.
Thank you so
Really,
much.
thank you.
Pranam Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.